All right. This particular video will be talking about this DDS format that we're seeing here. And if you use GIMP, then you can likely just import and export them as you want. If you use Photoshop and you download the NVIDIA plugin, which only works for NVIDIA graphics cards, then you can do the same thing. If you don't have Photoshop or you don't have a NVIDIA graphics card, then you can also use the standalone texture tools exporter of NVIDIA. So there we go. And what we can do here is we can just grab, move this, inspect, right? See how it looks like. And then we can save as, and we can save it as a Targa. Make sure you always use Targa. TIFF has weird side effects. JPEG doesn't support alpha. BMP is very heavy. Targa just works for the task. Now, it always starts at the last place where you were working with this tool, so make sure to copy the path. And here we go. We have UAB001 albedo.tga. There we have it. Now, if we want to make changes to this, and I'm not an artist, all right, so I'm just going to change it for the sake of changing it so that you can see what's going on. There we go. I'm going to copy this in, and we're just going to distort this a little bit, or let's ripple it up. There you go, perfect. This is what it should have been. Right, that's in this file right now. So now we can drag the file into the exporter, and then we can see that it indeed got changed, right? The RGB channels, the alpha channel did not, I think, but at least this one got changed. And now what's important here is that you choose the BC3 or DXT5 format. If you choose any of the others, then the game is going to choke and it's not going to look good. Make sure you choose this one. All the other settings should be fine. You don't have to change that. I don't think this matters really. But let's just go for highest because that sounds pretty. And then we're going to override the albedo that we started off with, right? If you still need that, make sure to copy it before you do this. We're going to override. And now if we go back in game and we move to the factory that we just changed, which is this one, it doesn't quite look the same anymore. But more importantly, if we navigate to the logs, we can see here that the game noticed that this texture got changed and that the game reloaded the texture. And that's why having the logs open is really useful, because now every time we make a change, right? So let's say I'm not really satisfied with whatever we did here, and instead I'd just like to invert this. There you go. And I again draw this into the tool here, save as. There you go. Now it's very obvious that the factory changed quite a bit, but it's not always going to be very obvious that happened. So if you want to make sure that it happened, you can see that here in game, in the log right there, and you can see, okay, so at minute 38 it got reloaded. If we look at, that's the in-game time, which I'm running at +4. That's not really necessary. But that helps you make sure that whatever you're doing is acknowledged by the game, and that the game is reloading your texture, so that what you're looking at here in game is actually what it is that you're looking at. All right.